It seemed to work nice. Okay, cool. Sorry, sorry, I most of the time forget about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But I'm serious, it makes such a huge difference. YouTube, I'll quickly explain it before we go over anything. The way YouTube works is if you leave a like, it counts as engagement. If a stream... Okay, so this is how it works from start to finish. When I set up a stream on YouTube, it sends a bunch of notifications out, and anyone who clicks in the stream, it counts as engagement. And then anyone who likes the stream, it counts as engagement. And anyone who chats in the stream, it counts as engagement. I don't know how it's weighted nowadays. They keep changing it. But the more engagement, the more likely they are to share your stream, your video, to other people, right? So the more longer you watch, the more people who show up your stream, the more people who like it, the more people who chat in it. All these things help increase your exposure. But yeah, if people just don't like... If they don't watch it, they don't like it, they don't chat in it, all these things, your stream never gets shown anywhere, and then you just stream to nobody. That's this very sad part of, like, YouTube. But yeah, that's why I keep asking for it, not because I want to, but because it's literally the difference between, you know, making something happen and literally nothing happening. But yeah. So don't think badly of YouTubers who say stuff like that. It's because they have to. That's just, if they don't, almost nothing ever happens. Is it my favorite Legion?
It would seem to be, yes.
Oh shoot, is this a low quality picture? It looks bad.
Oh boy, let me get it.
Yeah, I know that. I don't understand how that always happens, but...
Copy link.
Thank you.
Bam. Beep.
A worthy rival.
Kind of, sort of, maybe.
Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that last one was so small, it's like, well, there's no way.
Wasn't copied by link, copied by image. Yes. Ow.
Alright, chat, we're about to Datamine. Chat, what do you think of this thumbnail?
Strike me.
I've been using this tear thumbnail thing recently because these pieces of art are just like one small block, right? So obviously you can't fill the entire thing up with it. And rather than blur the edges, I've just been using the tear thing, right? So here's the trailer reaction. I don't know. They added these extra stuff. I don't really like it. I've removed it. Yeah, but let me know what you think about it, because otherwise it's just blank, and I don't like that. I've tried, so here was yesterday's thumbnail that I was going to try to use. Here. But I didn't like how white it was.
Yeah.
Right? Kind of looks awkward like that.
Especially if you're on YouTube, not
Right.
dark for some ungodly reason.
Yeah. So I used the tear to hide the fact that it was only half an image. I don't know. I'm not necessarily sure if it's completely better, but I've been playing around with thumbnails and whatnot.
It definitely is it is, I think, a step. I think that obviously getting to the point of consistency is the goal, but something that adds a little extra unique spice, I think. That goes a long way towards it.
For me, I actually dislike most of the thumbnails I see out there.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
So it's really hard to find one you like if you can't even like actively find one you like. Here, chat. I'm editing the imaging right now, and then we're gonna go ahead and start.
I mean, thumbnails are basically a whole level of psychology at the end of it.
Yes.
Make it look as good as you want. What matters is what drives views and clicks, engagement.
Yeah, and I don't like doing it clickbaity, you know, because Most of my viewers are longtime viewers, so why am I clickbaiting them? It doesn't feel right.
Oh, yeah, exactly. At that point, you just focus on quality.
Yeah.
Not to say that clickbait can't be high quality, it's just, well...
I don't know, misleading people just doesn't feel right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes clickbait doesn't have to be misleading, it's just... what's the word? Over-exaggerating?
Chat, my Paint 3D won't open for some reason. One sec. Ever since Google changed how they deal with these things, I've had to like edit images before I use them. Have you thought putting your VTuber mod on the thumbnails? People bring that up, but I'm not comfortable with it because I don't know if it adds anything. It feels so fake to make like a dumb face, screenshot it, and put it in a thumbnail. You know? Everyone does that, but I'm not sure if it's actually positive. I certainly don't feel more excited about a stream or something, or a video, just because someone put their dumb face in it. Yeah, it's my preference not to, but if there's a point to it, if people like it, then I'll do it. I've tried it a couple times. It appears to have no difference versus a normal video, so I haven't really cared too much about it. Alright. Alright, well, I guess we have the image. Put Chibi sang? I'll have to commission that then. I don't know, the Chibi images get me even more. Alright, one sec. I'm gonna just double check to see everything's working, then we'll start. Analysis, I hate those. Which one do you hate? Just because I'm working on things that's in the background. You help me out here and let me know the context, because I might not be thinking the right thing. All right, I think we're good. All right, let's make an announcement. Oh, weird faces on thumbnails, yeah. I don't want to call out my guy, Hungry Box. He's my favorite Smash player, but like...
I know, he games the system nowadays.
Yeah.
Not disparaging, but he definitely does.
He does. Do you guys see these? I hate it, man. I have not watched his videos ever since he started doing this shit. Do you see this? It's so fucking fake. Come on. Look at that. How can I do it if I can't even stand it when people do it like this? Right? Like, I watched this video because it looks like a genuine thumbnail. I believe this, right? But I'm not gonna watch this bullshit when it's clearly fake. You know what I mean? It's just... Alright, anyways, I don't really want to call him out. I like Hungry Box, but like, he's one of the big examples for me of someone doing it, then I just can't watch their videos anymore. Alright. We're ready to go, guys?
It seems so.
Okay.
It would appear that way for all of us now.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna jump in like 20 minutes into this and then say something for some reason.
No, I'm not gonna pull an
That's why I kept giving you guys chances to start in, like, later on. I don't want to hear you guys just awkwardly jump in.
Of course. Yes.
Alright, well.
Legion, is there a reason you put them there again? Did I not copy them correctly, or what was...
You did not.
No, they were low quality.
Okay, that explains it. I was on my phone, so there wasn't an option to do the other quality.
Okay. All right, if we're ready to go, let's start. Before we start, just include this in the video. Before we start, is there a kind of video you guys are looking to see? Because recently I've been thinking about it a long time, making YouTube short content. However, YouTube shorts are 1 minute long. You can't put a lot of detail in it. So, for example, if I wanted to make a video saying top 3 far saves, at most I have 10 seconds to introduce the video and to hook someone, and then 50 seconds to talk about 3 heroes.
Yeah, it's hard to, if you're trying to do like a best of list, fit enough in there.
Yeah. But when I see people do these lists, they say like 1 sentence and people don't seem to be upset. But I think that's acceptable nowadays. For example, if I made that video, right, and I talk about the new Myrrh, I could just quickly just skim over to like, you know, high defensive values, dragon, and of course the warp play, right? Like you just focus on what makes them unique.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, it'd be probably a little tough at first, but I can see it being manageable, at least.
Yeah, I think it's fine if you do stuff like that. I mean,
okay. And tomorrow I want to try a short form video about Alear versus Alear, a male Alear versus female Alear.
Oh yeah, that would be, I think, good for a short form video because it's a little easier to actually talk about just one topic in that. Yeah.
I think it'd take like 2 to 3 minutes in total. I don't think there's a lot to talk about there. But yeah, we'll get into that too. Like, but yeah, I'm gonna be trying to make offline videos every day just to try and make like 1 or 2. So yeah, I'd love to hear your ideas, chat. It would really help out. I have no idea where to start. I'll be frank, I'm not gonna be serious about making Fire Emblem Heroes content. It's more over just practice to make content in the future. So don't take this the wrong way. We're not getting new players in Feh, and yesterday I showed you guys the top 10 gacha games coming in 2024. Feh has 2 direct competitors in that group.
Whoa.
So I'll jump onto those when it comes out. But the direct competitors are looking really good. Oh yeah, M, you should check out that video, because at least one of those games would get your attention, I think.
I caught the tail end of that yesterday.
Oh,
I
cool.
popped in. So I'm definitely interested. Like, I'm going to look at it.
There is a game that is a direct... you can tell it's heavily influenced by Fire Emblem. It's from... It looks like 3 houses engage, and Fates got combined.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yep, so... Anyways, let's see. Start with highlights. Highlights are easy. Yeah, highlights are good too, but I don't really know what counts as a highlight in Feh anymore, because the amount of things that gets me excited is quite low nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, you could maybe highlight like a part of a weapon or something, or just a skill. I don't know. It'd take a long time to probably go over it.
Some offline video sounds like a good idea, yeah. I also want to... The reason why I want to get into shorts is because then I can post it on TikTok and Instagram as well. So it's you're making content for 3 platforms instead of just YouTube. So that's why it makes more sense.
Yep.
Yeah, stats comparisons? Okay. Joel, you know what? That's actually really good. Quick comparisons between 2 heroes could really...
That's true, yeah.
That's so simple, but I didn't even think of it.
Simple but effective.
Yeah. The best ideas are simple, and it's just no one mentioned it for some reason. Alright, Joel, I'll write that down.
Yeah, I definitely have to think about it after that, or maybe after the stream.
Alright. Okay, perfect. Anyways, let us begin. So, actually, I want to start here.
On the expected part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the inheritable special everyone's been wanting.
Sure. We talked about that last night while you weren't here, M.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
When I
that's
first saw it, I figured it would be.
Okay. Before we go over the stats, I think this is the most important thing. After 6+ years, 7 years actually, it's finally time for dragons to get their own purse. And I recently released our video on the last Hall forms, which is 3 out of 4 heroes were dragons. It was the lobster and the dragons. This would have really changed up the value there because 3 out of 4 dragons. And virtually, virtually every dragon would want this, no? Well, actually, no, I still think so, actually. No, from Hall of Form's perspective, from Hall of Forms, you would absolutely take it.
Always, yeah. In Hall of Forms, you're literally always going to want to take it.
There's nothing else.
In terms of would every dragon want it as their best special, that's far different. But
no, I think
you always take it.
I think they have 30 plus res. They probably still prefer it. You could probably do more damage or other things, but again, this is not just damage, so I don't think people should just view it that way.
And people say that we're right about the dragons with low res. Just to be clear on that, there's not exactly a lot of them.
No,
most have quite good res.
The only remotely noteworthy ones I can think of: Niffle, Legendary Ninian, Halloween Tiki, remotely. Fallen Male Core, no actually stat scales, Summer Niffle, and like Naga. And then
most of the ones who have low res aren't very defensive in nature anyway.
Or are extremely old.
Yes, that's also true.
Like, the newest unit there is Summer Niffle. So, otherwise, everybody else has either 30 res or stat scaling into their res. So,
exactly. We'll show this off later with, like, Kana and whatnot, who's our latest free-to-play dragon. But res stats for dragons are usually pretty good. But anyways, as a quick reminder, Dragon's Roar is boost damage, special damage by 40% of units' res when special triggers. If unit or foe's special is ready, or units or foe's special triggered before or during this combat, and also units' res or foe's res greater or equal to foe's res -4 during combat, reduce damage from foe's next attack by 40%. So it reminds heavily of the armor skills.
Armor Blaze and Armored Beacon, or rather Armor Flow in the non-existent near save version of it. Yep.
But essentially...
Oh, I was just going to say, I'm pretty happy for dragons that, for this, at least they don't need to meet the scowl check of out-resing by 5. They can meet the godlike reflexes check.
Yes.
Of,
under-resing
your foe can out-res you by up to 4, yeah.
Yes, and to put it in perspective, this is a better check than godlike reflexes. Res check versing is a lot easier than speed checking.
Relatively.
It's gotten harder more recently, but it's still easier, I would say.
Yeah, I know, but like the high end of the low end of res is a lower mark than the high end and low end of speed.
No, that's for sure. Yeah, by a long
Speed
shot.
is a constantly competitive meta. Res is either you have a lot of it or you have not much.
Yeah.
There is no in between. And
so
honestly,
this is
the res meta
much
is
better
pretty
positioned.
small. Yeah.
Right. Okay. But for those who were wondering, all dragons can use it, regardless of movement class. It is just non-dragons cannot use it. Also, since it's based off of Iceberg, and we've seen this similarly happen to armor skills, we're now expecting a defense version of this.
Whether it's for dragons or beasts.
Right. Okay. That's fair.
I would not say dragons are gonna just get the defense version of it just yet.
That's fair.
Okay, but I have to say something else. Please do not get Alear just for Dragon's Roar, please.
I always hate it when people get a new legendary unit for like an inheritable skill if they haven't. They're like, oh, this is gonna be so great on my +10 Bantu or something. It's like,
yeah, I know.
Okay,
like,
I get it, but it's like,
yes, but I mean, there are cases where this will legitimately be kind of ridiculous, like for regular Rhea, or if you want to still use Medius for combat, it gives him much more damage reduction.
I get that.
Yeah.
But his foddering, as a hero, he's amazing, but his foddering is into a speed dragon with res, which is a very... It's
the
not
only
a
one that
common
comes to
exact
mind
class.
is Lumera.
Kana. Oh.
Or Kana.
Yeah, I guess both of those work, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was thinking
Lumera
free to play,
doesn't
but
have a
yes.
special. Yeah. So, honestly, it's kind of cool because Lumera is basically the perfect unit for this, but, you know.
Right.
Okay.
Technically a sighted Tiki too, but she does not hold up very well.
Yeah. She's aight.
Okay. Anything else to add before we move on to stats?
Not that I can
Not exactly. Just obviously keep in mind that while any dragon can use this, the largest number of dragon tanks right now are armor, and in lieu of not wanting, or in the case of not wanting to have a res check, you're probably still better just going for the armor skills because you're already only using them for one savior realistically. There's no reason, for example, to give Valentine's Mer access to this so that she can now near and far save, as opposed to just using the far save aspect that you should probably be using anyways. It's just not worth it.
Okay.
But still, any non-armored dragon, this is just a godsend for.
In large.
And even if, actually, if you're doing...
Female corn.
Yeah. If you're doing Hall of Forms and you encounter this and you can't get Armored Flow, then at the very least you have something. So this even
if you can't get Armored Flow, I'd be feeling bad in the first place.
Yeah, I guess.
Also, to be clear, if you're getting an Armored Dragon in Hall of Forms, chances are this is probably just better for them anyways.
Yeah, in Hall of Forms, yeah.
Isn't this just better than Armor Flow?
It depends on the armor dragon, hypothetically.
Because there's no range criteria.
There's no range criteria, but there's a res check. So it's a matter of if you have the res where you don't feel like the res check actually matters.
Yeah.
Because do keep in mind that there are some legitimately insane res units out there that are hard for anybody to res check, like Veil, for example. Relatively speaking, anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's not going to be perfect, so...
No, obviously not.
Alright.
If you like Brave Female Corn...
Funny how the dodge special splits between vital for offense and reflexes for defense. Dragon somehow gets both Iceberg and Dragon Wall in terms of pure offense and defense with this lull.
Yeah. It's an unpierceable damage reduction hit that also does on-hit burst damage, as opposed to damage over time, essentially.
Alright, well, let's continue. Okay. As for stats, the engaging Fire Emblem has 40 HP, 41 attack, 46 speed, 30 defense, and 41 res. What does that equate to?
If I remember correctly, 198 BST.
Okay, so it is bumped up.
Yes, it is bumped up. But it's the same bin as female Lear because she passed the
also bumped up.
Bump.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he just has an attack super boon and that's it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to speed super boon like everybody else.
No, well, in exchange he has no banes, but still.
I will check a female Lear.
Oh, okay.
If
I think she has
any
attack and
others.
speed. If I remember correctly.
Windy out. Attack. That's it.
Oh,
She had a
she's
red
saying-
super vein.
Oh.
So I guess that's one thing she didn't get. But otherwise, yeah, just attack.
Okay. Well, that's simple then. Alir's gonna want to have a plus attack because he's quadding, so he can get 4 times value from that. So that's easy.
Yeah.
Ideally, you go for both though because of how the meta works. He's so fat. He has more stats than Alir because of A slot. Just in case everyone forgot.
Yeah. In total.
Right. So he's way better off as a result because Alear you can't outspeed. I'm not sure about this Alear anymore though, but we'll count it a bit.
For sure. It's
not
not impossible, but
speed's not the part that really male Lear's pulling out on. It's the defense and res.
What?
Well, no, but when you're talking about the +9, for example, from the A
Versus
slot,
+7.
she's not. Yeah, but it's still
We'll get there.
enough to. Okay, yeah, whatever.
Okay, well, okay, sure. Anyways, let's start doing comparisons because I think... No, actually, let's talk about the kit real quick. So we briefly went over it. In terms of foddering, Alear is going to be foddered off to heroes with speed and res dragons, ideally, because otherwise you're not getting full value out of it.
Yeah. I don't think you really need anything here. The speed res bulwark is basically a dragon-only skill, let's be honest.
Right. Okay, so in that case, let's get out the candidates first for such a thing.
Well, this will be a short list, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It is speed dragons after all. And infantry, no less.
Okay, I know for some of this is going to be kind of weird, and it is, but... Okay, so in terms of heroes, you would fodder him to. I'm going to start with Kana because that's just the most obvious one.
Obligatory.
Here. The Rising Sunlight, female Kana, has 37 HP, 43 attack, 45 speed, 27 defense, and 41 res. This is immediately the hero I think of when it comes to foddering, because when you look at the stat differences, Kana has 2 more attack and 1 less speed, so that's actually compares well as having the same res. So
just not a trainee because reasons. So 3 and 3
reasons
for HP and defense.
Right. So she didn't lose 2 important stats because again, speed and res is the premium here, and she has both.
Yep. Especially if you're using res-based skills like the special.
Yep. So pledge.
Worth.
Yeah.
Male Kana's Dragonstone specifically is actually quite good, and I'll follow up True DR.
Yeah.
Yeah. New Sunstone's not bad, but it's just guard.
Right. And I do prefer an all follow up. So if you put it all together, I think that fits. If you were willing to do that, I don't actually think you should, but Pledge, SR Bulwark, and Dragon's Roar, she can take all 3.
Yeah, literally you would just need an A slot. Which wouldn't be too bad. I mean, if you take Velkana, you could just take the Scowl 3 and be okay.
Yep. Tanuki, thank you for the raid.
I have Papaya.
We're going over.
As always, love it.
New hero, yeah. Claws right open. Thank you so much for follow. Welcome. All right, chat. But that's immediately one. And also put in comparison stats. Now, who else do you think should be inheritable for Dragon's Roar?
The other Kana.
No.
He has 1 more speed. Fun fact. Otherwise, you could look at Corrin, Halloween female. Legendary, I would say, is probably a bit of a sad one. But you could.
Yeah.
Either one of those. They both have negating fang is the only problem.
Yep.
Wait, which female Kana? Which Howling Kana? Which Howling Corrin, sorry.
Starry Seeker, is it?
Starry Seer?
Starry Seer is the female one.
Oh, you're talking about male.
Oh, male you would probably... I mean, this is the problem, right? Because you want speed. This is the second fastest.
You want speed and res, so it doesn't work out quite well on either because female Corrin's 45 speed, 30 res.
I mean, 30 res isn't terrible,
Still
but you're not going to beat out anything
being robbed of
trying to be
BST
res.
sad.
Yep.
Yeah, I do feel bad with Kanas. Just to be clear, yeah, Send a Tiki is going to be the obligatory mention here.
Okay. So Send a Tiki... you could, but at that point, it's just for the special, because the other stuff really doesn't do anything.
Yeah. She already has S4 Bulwark 3, so it's pre-foddered.
Brave Tiki is
Tiki?
interesting.
Ascend a Tiki, what's her name again?
I don't remember.
Waken Blood.
Okay. I'll be honest, I don't even remember the last time I saw her. It's been forever.
No,
I don't think I have.
No. Yeah, it's been a long time.
For those who forgot this unit, so...
I was away because my power went out for a second.
Her kit sucks, by the way.
Mine went out for 5 hours today. Yeah. No... Yeah, kinda. I mean, if you throw a Lear on her, literally it's 2 skills because she already has Iceberg and Speed Res Bulwark 3, which is hilarious. And at that point, she's kind of just done, which is funny.
Yeah.
So if you want to finish Tiki, literally just throw this Alear on her and you're done.
Okay.
For those
so
who
the
forgot,
5, yeah. So 5 Tiki users out there, this is a perfect transition.
I wish I got her because she's the only non-seasonal Arcane unit I don't have. Awoken Breath is a slaying weapon that's effective against dragons. All stats of 5. Breath, cooldown acceleration, full buff immunity, and then also Scowl for first hit. So, which is kind of hilarious. Where have I seen that before? And as for altogether, +4 to all stats to all allies within 2 spaces during combat. Up to 80% AoE damage reduction for yourself based on number of nearby allies. +4 to all stats to unit during combat. And first hit, 40% damage reduction on C.
So all I got out of that is just Legendary Male Alear is just a better version of Ascendant Tiki. That's all I got out of that.
Roughly.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, she technically has support, but even still. She
has a decent drive support and basically doesn't care at all about AoEs, which is nice. Or buffs, but that's about it. And
yeah. Offensively, they don't come out too differently. 42 attack is 41 attack, 44 speed is 46 speed, and comparable defenses, comparable HP. It's mostly in the res.
Behind.
She's also gen behind, yeah.
Yep, she came out of the last banner of book 6.
All right.
So,
well, I can't recommend that unless someone has a very highly merged Tiki.
Yeah, if you invested in Tiki, then she is by far one of the best units for this, but only if you did.
Yeah, I think even at +5 Tiki, I would still take a base Alear. That's how bad this is for me. Because
probably.
Remember,
that's fair.
He will outstat her even at +5 because of his A slot. I guess the drive makes up for it. The stats will be comparable, but the miracle thing and the brave effects I'll take that any day.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's more so a matter of want. Also keeping in mind Ascended versus Legendary. Legendary intrinsically has more value.
And doesn't he stat scale a lot more than she does as well?
15. She doesn't have stat scaling. She was right before that jump.
Wow, she got screwed.
Yeah, anything at the late end of 2022 got screwed.
You know what? If you made a video called Most Forgotten Heroes in the Game, she'd probably make that list.
Anything between Choose Your Legends 6 and Crom and Seliph and all those. Anything between that and the Kadeen banner, I think, is just that void where units kind of went to die.
Fair.
Because they just were not quite new enough and not quite old enough. That said, unfortunately, because of how tight the list is, there's like nothing else below. The only things that are remotely worthy are Sothis and Fallen Corins.
Yeah, no. As a +10 Sothis player, I would never do that.
Sothis already has a signature special, and why are you giving her Bulwark?
Spaces, which sucks S in this meta.
Oh yeah,
Alear needs
2 spaces.
3 allies.
One of the few good things about base Sothis is her special, and that it's tempo and then a mini ether.
Yeah. All right, we'll do some real comparisons now. So yeah, the foddering right now is very awkward for Alear. I don't recommend it, to be honest, but technically speaking, there are options.
It's literally just, pragmatically speaking, Lacanas and Tiki.
Yeah. Okay, in terms of good comparable dragons, now where do we go?
Well, I mean, we kind of covered them, ironically. But more...
Oh, we'll start with Alear, actually. What are we talking about?
The obvious one is Alear.
The obvious.
All right, in terms of legit comparisons, we'll start with Legendary Alear, female Alear, and I feel bad because I think it's undeniable. In almost every case, you'll take male Alear over her. Almost.
Except for the support, yeah.
Yes, except for the support.
I'll just say full disclosure. That probably means I would take female Alear in most cases over male Alear, but that's just me.
Wow.
I value support a lot.
You know, Legendary male Alear is a hard carry. Like, for example, in Tempest Trials, he would solve that by himself because he has DC built in him for some reason, but cool.
Yeah, he would be like, if I get him, full disclosure, probably can't. But if I did, he'd probably be on my Tempest Trials auto team for a very long time.
Yeah, forever, because he should never die and you should never lose a match anymore. So
and heal once per stratum.
Yeah, and he heals as well, so that's just ridiculously good, period.
I think she may have a little bit more lasting potential as a legendary hero, though, specifically because of the support she gives out. So I think the male...
Okay, well, you never change.
Male Alear is like a more improved...
Really to bring up?
I don't even know what you said.
Yeah.
Oh, did I? Oh, it cut out.
You cut out.
Much. Oh god. God.
Are you a robot in disguise?
My microphone seems.
Are you a Decepticon?
My microphone seems to like trying to.
He doesn't even answer that. I think he is.
Uh-oh.
Wait, is it still not?
No.
How is it not?
I was referring to that you wouldn't answer me. I said, "Are you a Decepticon?" And you just kept talking past it as if nothing was asked. All right.
I was trying to talk about the robot, but I don't know how much got cut off and how much was whatever.
Okay.
What was I saying now? Yeah, no, I think her support will make her age better long term, but male Alear is better right now.
Age better long term, how?
Because a supportive legendary hero tends to have more longevity than one who's all in on combat.
Okay. I've questioned that because damage reduction bypass is something that they are increasing and putting it in higher frequency. And so maybe you're just getting like, I don't know, like 30% more damage reduction in the future by using her. And at that point, I don't really think it's worth it anymore.
I mean, that's the thing. It depends a little bit on how much they're gonna push the anti-DR. The one thing, I don't think they're gonna push it enough to where it's 100% DR is gonna be, or DR piercing.
But they already did 90% with Yunaka, which is why I have that inclination.
That is, yeah.
Wait, they already did 100%. What am I talking about?
They have, but I don't think. But giving it out to anyone, I don't think will be.
No, not yet. But they're heading towards that direction. That's why I'm saying I wouldn't make that bet if I were you, because
inheritable skills going that direction. You're gonna see having skills for on hit and piercing on special for inheritable. You're not gonna see much more than that.
Yeah,
if anything, it's just gonna be an increased likelihood of seeing perfs that do that.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Perf skills,
which we already do, but you know.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying I can't make that bet, because this is one of the situations where I don't think that's necessarily guaranteed, because we're already getting hints of it otherwise. All right, but yeah, outside of that, same attack, same speed. Same attack, same HP. 1 point advantage for Alear's speed, but that's not a real advantage because male Alear has a slot that provides 9 attack, 9 speed, whereas Alear at best within range would be 7 and 7 because of finish. As well as 33 defense versus 30 defense, so 3-point advantage for Alear, and then 37 res versus 41 res, 4-point advantage for Alear. So I would say easily, stat advantage goes to Alear, in combat, utility goes to Alear, support goes to female Alear, but I don't know. I don't know how long that'll last. I think she works best with older heroes, which have no access, or you wouldn't want to pass certain skills to.
Yeah.
To damage reduction bypass.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
It's really good for characters that don't have that like innately, or don't even have a chance to have it, like in a special or something. Like I was using Freyr, for example, and I was using him as a raid boss in Summer Duels one time, and it worked out really well. It was very strong.
Yes. Yeah. Like that, you wouldn't want to, right?
Yeah, that's a rare case, and I don't know.
Mages, for example, don't tend to, unless they're spiral mages, but not having to spiral has its own advantages to it.
Yes.
Giving it to units like, hypothetically, Golveg, for example, could be pretty useful. Adding extra flexibility in what specials you can use, like not having to use lethality for daggers, not having to use Deadeye on archers. It adds some extra versatility as far as how the specials can actually be used.
Okay.
The way to apply it isn't really that difficult either.
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
There's a ton of different uses for it, but I mean, overall, I think male Alear has an edge because he's just a stronger unit. And I think we're probably going to move into more stronger units than stronger support units.
I think he has another edge. He's okay. Female Alear is Fire Blessed, and he's Earth Blessed. I think Earth Blessing it lacks heroes that are like dominant.
Yeah, I can't.
Who's the other dominant Earth legendary?
I mean, Robin was, but I mean, he's not really anymore.
Let's see. That's why sometimes it's good to consult.
Robin, yeah.
So, yeah, you're looking at Robin mostly. Seliph is really solid right now. Obviously,
I don't see him, but yeah,
he's only enemy phase.
I see him pretty often, but
I didn't see him that much. But when I do see him, he seems to be quite good.
He is scary if he has merges and stats.
Yeah, the problem is nobody had him because he wasn't good. Now he just suddenly is. And, well,
but you're jumping him late. So, putting that list together, yes, the highest competitor is Legendary Male Robin. But outside of that, I think back in the day, it might have been Claude, and when Claude's refined, we might see him more often again.
Yeah.
Seliph, yeah. What are you saying?
I guess Seliph counts, but his score is quite a bit lower than everybody else. He's at 180.
There hasn't been a lot of new era legendaries for Earth, just to be clear.
Yeah, Earth is actually a pretty
it's pretty empty. That's why
saturation.
Yeah, that is.
I brought this
up. Not
up.
much empty. It's just it hasn't gotten a lot recently because Deirdre is also out there.
It's very front loaded.
Yeah, because outside of Robin, there's no really frequent Earth legendary.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why there's another point towards Alear, because for Fire it's a lot more competitive. In particular Veronica's, because everyone's gotten a gazillion chances at her.
Yeah, right.
And then prior to that, it was Choose Our Legends, A Hero Rises E-Tree as well. So there's a lot of those E-Trees, and then prior to that, it's Shez and then Hinoka. So
Yeah,
red is saturated as heck.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, it's a superior blessing, I would say. A more useful blessing. Okay. Anyways, in terms of another dragon comparison, is there another one?
Besides the ones we've already listed.
Yeah.
I'll have to look.
I can't think of anyone. I'll put on Sothis while we're waiting. Yep.
I should mention, as far as special damage output, by the way, female Alear is probably going to be doing the mid-30s to early 40s on special, whereas male Alear is only going to be doing the early 20s to maybe early 30s at best.
Lumera's probably a good one to do.
Oh, Lumera's obligatory.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah,
yep.
Dragon Blast is probably going to do about 10 to 15 more damage.
Okay.
Yeah, put that out there.
Okay. So real quick, chat. Here is Dual Sothis. This is just for fun. It's sad. No one uses Dual Sothis anymore. But same HP, 5 more attack for Alear, 4 more speed for Alear, almost same defense, 1 point advantage for Sothis, 34 res versus 41 res, 7 point advantage for Alear. So, yeah.
Ouch. Rest
in peace, Sothis.
Yeah, it didn't even get used when released. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, that's sad.
Okay. And then finally, Lumera. This is the most direct comparable. She's not just last month. They're she's your mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, legendary
Right.
mom. Like mom, I should say.
Anyways, 37 HP is 40 HP, 3 point advantage for Alear, 43 attacks, 41 attack, 2 point advantage for Lumera, 46 speed, match, 27 defense versus 30 defense, 3 point advantage for Alear, and then 40 res, 41 res, 1 point advantage for Alear. And the funny thing is, yeah, their kits. Well, he has a better kit. Actually, Lumera would use his kit pretty well.
The Lumera, yeah, 100%. Lumera would basically be perfect with that special. And then you throw in the Bulwark, which wouldn't even actually be that bad inherently. Gives you a layer 40% damage reduction on first hit. Wouldn't be too bad at all.
And she wouldn't want to change her A slot anyway, so.
Nope.
Not that she's getting one, but yeah.
Of course,
all at once,
the
too.
pledge doesn't matter, but whatever.
Yeah, just take it.
It's kind of funny how similar their stats are,
No,
especially in comparison to legendary female Alear.
All right, cool. So I think that's
Obviously,
the last.
Yeah. Obviously, it's worth noting that Lumera is not a brave hitting unit or anything.
Right.
In fact, her combat's actually pretty normal. She's more so for utility.
I'm not even sure she's scary. I've not feared her at all.
I haven't used her for combat much yet.
I haven't even actually, to be frank, I don't even think she hit. I think she hit a support hero or something. I think I first saw that one time.
I've been using her in light season, and her combat isn't insane. It's pretty decent, but mainly just her support is really nice to have. It just makes units a lot bulkier, and it's very easy to just ruse something down and plonk down all that terrain and just make everyone way bulkier. It's nice.
She's very convenient, and speaking from experience, her combat is plenty usable. I just haven't really felt the need to go out of my way to make her a carry. Could you?
Not usually,
sure. But
she can take it if she needs to.
He was definitely designed for Aether's offense support.
Yes, which she is.
20%.
Okay. Well, that's the last start comparable. Let's see the matchups, the meta comparables that Alear is most likely going to engage. Because I'm curious, can he take on the current generation of heroes?
I was going to say there's one other unit that might be worth comparing to.
Okay, who?
Brave Female Corn.
Okay.
I guess colorless
actually?
dragon fast.
Wait, that's
This is kind of colorless dragon.
Okay, sure.
We should have the same BST, right? Or wait, actually a little more.
She's also trainee.
Yep.
Okay, so there you go. Silent Bloodline Corrin versus Engaging Fire Alear. 42 HP is 40 HP, 2 point advantage for Corrin. 40 attacks, 41 attack, 1 point advantage for Alear. 46 speed is match. 37 defense, 30 defense, 7 point advantage for Corrin. And 40 res, 41 res, 1 point advantage for Alear. So I think we briefly talked about this. I think he's
A little
way
bit.
more bulky than she is, even though she has counter roar.
Yes.
She has a lot of true DR, which is nice. Especially since she inherently has Divine Vein. That's a lot of true damage reduction. But that said, I mean, she does have no follow-up, which is great, because you don't have to outsource it, but frankly, what makes Male Alear's bulk scary isn't bulk, it's offense. Sometimes the best way to go about tanking isn't exactly to live. It's to kill before you get the chance to die. So...
Okay. That's some wording, yeah.
yeah, that's one way of putting it. But, no. Corrin is bulky, but she only has 30% damage reduction consistently on Volastone. The 7 true DR is nice, but what really sets Male Alear apart is Corrin has 0 damage reduction control and 0 stat scaling.
I'm relatively down on her, by the way.
I am
She
too.
has
I'm iffy.
fallen the fate that I pretty much expected that she would, which is that as time goes on, because she doesn't have speed scaling, she is not truly a fast far save, and so she doesn't even fit the niche she's really trying to fill as well as you'd hope.
I think among the 3 heroes I invested into in the last 6 months, she's the one that upset me the most.
Yeah.
Like Gingap and Govig, I'm less disappointed in than Corrin. Corrin really disappoints me at this point.
That's honestly fair, because I think Unuga Gap and Golveg still have very legitimate niches on AR defense, but Corrin on Aether8's offense has really taken a hit.
Everything smashes her. Sonic, obviously. Leon, obviously. But, like, other heroes as well? Like, what are you... I haven't seen her save me in anything. Which is what depresses me so much.
Yeah.
I just swapped to Winter Byleth and left it at that, really.
I've been using her still in... which season am I? Light season. Which also is my Winter Bylethar save season. So... let me just double check that. No, no, she's on Astra. But... even still... I mean, I use her, but I'd rather just use Winter Byleth, because, yeah, he's on my Astra.
Yeah, no, if you have Winter Byleth, you just use Winter Byleth.
Yep.
The only reason why... Yeah?
She gets outsped. That's why.
Yep.
It doesn't matter then.
I mean, if you were to go... If I switched it back to Light, I won't because of Lumera. But if I did, the amount of speed scaling you can get there will help Corrin get past most issues. But unless you're dealing with an absolutely maxed out Corrin with good support, any self-respecting speed scaling unit, look at Kvasir, will have 0 trouble dealing with Corrin. She has good true damage reduction, don't get me wrong, and Counter Roar can offer some solid damage output, but there's no DR control whatsoever, and you have to support her heavily to matter. Plus, from a Summoner Duel's perspective, you have to end turn before she's useful, generally.
Yeah.
It's just rough in every sense of the word.
She's like the good example of why I'm so upset with the power creep in the game, because when she came out, we were all certain she was like the best savior, and she was going to be the best savior for a long time, and then within like 3 months we quickly changed our minds.
But weren't we all a little bit skeptical when we were first talking about her?
I was skeptical of everybody picking her as the freebie, but
the freebie thing was different because it was clear that Robin and Soren were really good pickups.
I remember us pretty much agreeing on that. Yeah, Robin and Soren.
Those ones I thought were, and I still think they are, more future-proof.
Yeah, those choices have aged pretty well.
Wait, hold on. Are you sure? Because I remember because we thought Corrin, at least from the perspective, hey, she's the best scorer as well, meant investing in her made all sense.
The way,
for sure.
If you're going all the way on Corrin, I mean, I'll still say that I hate fighting her in Arena.
Right, the overall pick, the hero you commit to, that was the pick. It was Corrin. It wasn't anyone else.
I mean, on that banner, there was nobody else.
Like, getting extra copies of Soren does almost nothing. Same thing with Goveg. So, it was just between her and Robin. And even then, Robin, we presumed correctly that long-term value would be through support, not through him directly engaging.
Also Gambit. So, why merge him?
Yeah, so why merge him? So the only hero of that group to merge was Corrin.
Yeah, the merge for the mergeability factor, it'd be cool.
And to be fair, she's still a good merge project from the scoring perspective, and at +10 does fairly well. But Yeah, no.
I'm not sure
It's
about that anymore, to be honest.
Yeah.
I still hate her sometimes, but only sometimes.
The only times I've had legitimate problems like dealing with her is backed by Maria and Robin. That's it.
Yeah.
The only times I have issues with her is in arena, because then I can't do anything. But that's the only time.
Yeah.
She's
that's
just kind of a ball that
same.
sits there and absorbs hits.
Yeah, and she'll always have her divine vein up, and then you're like, okay, well then I can't do anything.
Yeah. Nope, I absolutely agree. That is the one place, funnily enough, where she works best. But,
Yeah, just as an annoying in arena.
Really weird that that's how that worked out. So,
All right.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Now, yeah.
Let's move on to the next part. Threats to Alear, because I think most people are curious, like, how would he do against the current meta speedy heroes? Not the slow ones. I'm absolutely sure Sonaki and Leon can do very well against him.
Sanaki and Leon are border on you lose, period.
Yeah.
At least, even Leon, male Lear's res is good, but
That's not enough. That's not even close enough.
yeah,
Well, wouldn't
65
the
res.
thing be, he just needs to survive the chip damage, and then... Well, no, that's not true, because he would need to have null C in order to actually even do
reliably
Yeah.
stop the sweep. Because
Yeah.
Stupid.
male Lear hits around 69, nice res, with full kit. Valentine's Leon, if memory serves, is probably in the range of 510, 65, 74, 78, 81 res plus.
That's really
Jesus.
hard to beat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think we should
Christ.
question that. I'm pretty sure we're aware he's going to get smashed, because
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it's kind of
he
expected.
could live on
Good.
1 HP,
Of res unit.
but yeah, but he's not gonna be able to counter Leon.
So,
if it's
with
less
that
tested.
said, what are we looking at for threats? Let's take a look.
It would be other speedy heroes, because I look at him as a character that would handle god swords.
Why am I filtering like this? I could just filter by speed. Let's just do that. So,
Do you guys still see god swords? I haven't actually seen
No.
god swords in a
No.
while now.
which is,
Not
I will say that's my
really,
main
no.
skepticism with Alear is that the omni-tanking strategy has a notoriety for falling off too quickly. But brave hitting, I think, is the thing that's going to keep male Alear in the game.
No,
Longer than
it's,
most of them.
it's miracle.
Well,
That's
I don't-
what keeps
no,
it
I-
up.
I'm not saying-
No,
exactly what I was
it's
gonna say. I think Miracle
not when there's
is,
literally Fatal Smoke 4 and now units building
well,
in.
hold
Fatal
on.
Smoke
into
4 is
Miracle.
Fatal
around,
Smoke 4
but it's
doesn't
not
work well.
common. It's not common.
It's not
It's
common.
not
It doesn't
common,
work
but
well.
it's growing.
I was gonna
Is
say
it
it's a
growing,
combination of the two that makes him scary.
Even if you fail smoke for him, you had to trade a hero to get that onto him.
No, because if you have Fatal Smoke 4, you already ignore Miracle anyways. You
No,
just
but
have
you're
to go
gonna
and check.
die. How do you trigger it?
You literally just enter combat. 'Cause
Okay,
Fatal
so which
Smoke
hero
4
Fatal Smoke... Okay, then you're implying that the hero Fatal Smoke 4 will beat him. Who?
How does Yunaka do? That's a good calc.
That's only it. We talked about that. That was the only
You're
one.
not gonna send
Well, you should use the
Congratulations,
unit
Yunaka.
with Fatal
90%
Smoke 4.
yeah.
That's the problem.
Okay, well, congratulations. You're not gonna do it. Who else?
Well, now we look at what other offensive units they are and whether or not they actually rank Fatal Smoke 4.
They can't. Yunaka can do it because of the damage reduction bypass. No one else is doing that.
That's the question. And
That's not the question. That is... There's no
pretty
one.
fair.
I actually don't know what, off the top of my head, the offensive units are that...
No,
are
it's
threats.
just Yunaka. That's why I don't like this argument, because right now there's only one option, and it's not because of Fatal Smoke 4 she can do it. It's because her weapon bypassing the damage reduction
She
that she can do
best
it.
with Fatal Smoke
Yeah.
4. and
What
It's
else?
Fatal Smoke
Raise
4
that.
second.
It's probably just Yunaka and Sanaki and
Let's
obligatory
see.
Leon.
Sonaki usually likes running
Okay, well, I
Koi
guess here's the
anyway.
question. What offensive threats are there right now, besides the obvious?
Besides the
Besides the obvious, well, then you're getting into the more obscure ones.
Well, that's
that
why I
don't
brought up
know.
into
Hinoka?
God Swords, because that's...
Hinoka can't.
Why
run
would
Fatal Smoke.
Hinoka-
She's always running her Percy.
We're talking
Hinoka, no.
about everything.
Yeah.
Or,
Why would
Well,
Hinoka
legitimate
even-
offensive threats. Also, Hinoka...
I mean, is Golveg ever running?
Why
Fatal
would you even
Smoke
worry about
4?
Hinoka? I'm not sure about that.
Hinoka
mean,
would be
probably not worried
annoying,
about her.
but I don't think... Unless... If Hinoka outspeeds Alear,
She
that'll be
can't.
problematic.
I don't.
Yeah, it's
I don't
possible.
No, she's
I
not
don't
doing
think
that.
She will, but probably not. Yeah.
Does Fujin Raijin Yumi have, Raijin Yumi? Does it have scaling?
They both have 46 speed, but he will outspeed them if they match up.
Let's see, 20% of unit speed. So realistically, we assume that Hinoka's even just hitting 55. 55 times 0.2. So that's 11. So total 16 speed off weapon. So roughly the same speed on weapon as Alear, with 1 or 2, about the same speed, honestly, as Alear on A, maybe 2 less. So that one actually comes out to roughly a speed tie, depending on the build that.
Wait, how are you
going.
calculating this? Hinoka's not outspeeding him. What?
Hinoka has 20% of her visible speed into speed on top of the speed plus 5, so she actually gets about the same amount of speed on weapon as Alear. Her A slot, even if she goes flared, is only 2 less. B slot is going to be about the same. C slot, in combat, will actually be slightly more than male Alear with Pledge. So, combining that with the buffing that she's realistically getting for speed, and the fact that offensive units run Blade Session, she actually very well could outspeed.
I don't believe that, unless you're clearly not running Divine One's arts correctly. Because you should easily get 15.
Yeah, Hinoka gets 16 to 17, depending on her
Yeah, but if you
investment.
tie there, Emblem's Miracle will beat you, because it's 9.
And -2, yes. But then also the Blade Session on Sacred Seal, even if male Alear goes attack speed form, that's 9 to 7. So she actually makes up the speed drop.
Okay, so did you calculate Pet Pledge?
Pledging combat stats and Rallying Cry in combat stats, yeah.
You're
Rallying
not
Cry
counting the
actually has-
sticks that it gives visibly?
Is Wings of Mercy 4 speed?
No, it's defense and res.
It's defense and res, which, by the way,
Then
if
how-
you're facing a Wings of Mercy for Hinoka in a meta situation, you're probably winning anyways. Because, what the...
That's true. She
So
normally
what-
runs what? Not occultist.
She
assassins?
runs Assassin Strike, generally speaking, these days.
Or pass.
Or Pass. If she's running Pass, then it's going to come down to investment.
I haven't seen Assassin
Yeah.
Strike, but okay, if it goes Assassin Strike, it would just match will work.
I see that on the high investment Hinokas. On the lower investment ones, not so much.
On the lower investment
Actually-
ones, you're still probably going to see Wings, generally. Or Pass.
I've only seen preempt and pass. I don't think I've ever seen occultist actually.
I've never seen it.
Preempt
either.
would also get you the speed check, because Preempt is speed -4.
I've seen preempt once in a while, yeah.
Realistically, they're going to end up at about speed tie, if not slightly advantage to Hinoka.
If they end up at a speed
I don't
tie,
even know how
Hinoka
that's
doesn't
happening,
win.
but okay.
Really?
It comes
Because
down
Hinoka's
to
not going to one-shot with
visible scaling and the fact that offense favors speed more so than defensive units.
Oh,
I think you're calculating a full Blade Session, aren't you?
Yeah,
Okay.
even if I go down
That's already
one,
a little
even if I
bit
go down
sloppy,
one,
don't you?
this would have to assume that this is a maximum attack speed for Alear, which is 3 allies within 2 spaces. Not impossible.
He's already trying to do something like that, though, because of his weapon.
Yeah. Still, it is annoying, just as Blade Session is. The point being, especially if it's a maximum investment Hinoka, she actually scales a little more speed than male Alear can at max. It will come down to entirely investment and support, but it does slightly favor Hinoka.
What?
Figured I'd put that out there.
I'm gonna double check this. This doesn't sound right to me. I go
Well, the
Legendary
thing
Mar.
is-
I go Brave Marth against her, and she can't even outspeed at that
Even
point.
if Hinoka doubles him
Wait,
if she
are you
doesn't kill him-
sure?
in the first hit,
Are you
doesn't
just
he
talking
still live?
about?
Talk maximum Hinoka versus maximum Alear.
The
So
Legion? If she
Thundering
doubles
Wings, yeah.
him and she doesn't kill on her first hit, doesn't he still live?
yes.
Legion,
yeah.
where are you calculating the speed from? It deals damage equals 20% unit speed.
I was just about to say.
Or wait, did you think it was 20% as speed as
Into speed. I
extra
think that's
speed?
what he was calculating, because I have no idea where he's getting that extra speed from.
Oh man. Yeah. Shoot
Oh,
me.
no.
Yeah, because I was like, "There's how the hell?"
I
Because
was-
I've been
Attack speed
outspeeding
6.
her with Brave
Attack
Marth.
6, but oh my god.
Yeah, so it looks like
Yeah, that's
Alear's
how-
back on top again.
She's not winning.
She's not winning.
No.
How is she favored?
9 more
Whoops.
speed. 9 more speed on
Oh,
male Lear's
Legion.
perf.
You
Oh,
had a
It-
new
it-
moment.
yeah. I hate that weird. This is one of those fringe units where it's not quite the attack speed scaling, but you still see the 20% trigger word, and I think I just triggered myself. Wow.
Okay, so we'll summarize it as Hinoka can't outspeed Alear, and therefore she dies.
Yep, that's about right.
If she is outspeeding you, get good.
Yeah, she has to be higher investment or just really well supported.
I would say Kvasir and Gulveig can, because their speed scaling is insane, but they don't win because of other reasons.
Thanks, JC, for trying to point that out. Because I was thinking to myself, I always go Brave Marth against her. If she could scale that speed, how am I ever winning?
Brave Marth scaling is actually pretty good. That's why.
I know, but she should still be better if that's the case. Remember, Brave Marth is
speed plus 9 plus 6, 15?
No, Brave Marth is more than 9 speed.
And he has bonus level 4.
Yeah, his bonus level 4, and I
think he's getting 15 from his weapon because 4 plus 6 plus 5.
So many more.
He's 43 speed base is the reason.
Regrettably, free 47s.
Yeah.
As many God Swords are, which is where God Swords unfortunately lack. He does get 5 on both sides, so yeah, up to 16 speed through weapon.
Okay. All right.
I guess it would be worth noting that Brave Marth can be an issue for Alear, but I'd say it's just Falchion doing Falchion things at that point.
No, I believe that. I'm going to go Marth against Alear, either Alear, but yeah, that's necessary because instant special into him with Special Spiral 4, that's probably the only chance. Actually, can't even Spiral because he'll out-res me and then I'll
just lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's going to be a bit awkward. It's not impossible, but it's awkward.
Then I like his chances against Brave Marth because if he engages into Brave Marth, he should just be dead.
Yeah, if he initiates into Brave Marth especially, Brave Marth is at a disadvantage, especially since you only get half your damage reduction, and Brave Marth only has, realistically, 40% first strikes.
Wait, what are we talking about? Even if Marth engages into him, it's still bad.
Oh, no, it's not great either way. I'm just saying, if Alear initiates, I don't know if Marth has a chance. Period?
I don't think there's a chance either way, now that I think about it. The reason why it works against female Alear is because without Scowl, she gets nuked.
Also, the fact that she's disadvantaged.
Yeah, she's also disadvantaged, which is why you can take the hits. But that's not going to happen here.
No. It definitely would take a lot of doing, and probably both pre-charge and Robin support for the extra +1 from Rally Spectrum, which is silly. Not impossible, but silly.
Okay, well...
Yeah.
Marth is doomed, but this isn't really the Marth I want to check out anyways.
Emblem Marth is more important.
Yeah. Of Beginnings Marth is the one I really want to check out. So 41 HP is 40 HP, 1 point advantage for Marth, 45 attacks, 41 attack, 4 point advantage for Marth, 47 speed, 46 speed, 1 point advantage for Marth, 33 defense versus 38 defense, 3 point advantage for Marth, and 27 res, 41 res, 14 point advantage for Alear. Now, Scowl just takes away the immediate attack. You can still charge a damn special.
Yep. And
so,
Emblem Marth is Desperation potent.
Yeah. He should still work. This is a favorable matchup for Marth.
Yeah, because Marth, this one does have 20% visible speed into speed scaling. So,
so this is the counter. This is the real counter.
This one, I'd be honest, I don't know how Alear could win this matchup.
Right. So barring...
Because also DR having.
Right. So barring some kind of miracle, I don't see it. He has to attack into him for it to be a good matchup.
Yep. And even, I mean, it wouldn't probably be hard for Alear to kill Marth because his res is not amazing. His damage reduction is average at best, even with Lodestar Rush's True DR. Probably wouldn't be too bad.
Okay.
It wouldn't be great, but yeah. I think that one really comes down to who initiates.
Okay, so Initiator wins in this matchup, but at least we know Legacy Marth, not Legacy, Beginnings Marth can beat Alear, which is not something I can say about Brave Marth, which is significant because Brave Marth, I would have argued prior to this Marth, was the best Falchion Dragon Killer.
I can't think of another one off the top of my head that's better.
Because
most of the other
while
ones
Legendary Marth can't get a counterattack, he doesn't actually kill. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
No.
That's for sure. No true damage, no insane special things. None of that.
I mean, I guess I will say that, technically speaking, since this Alear doesn't have null follow-up, if Legendary Marth initiates, first it's going to get reduced like crazy, but the follow-up, not so much, depending on the special
it's
circumstance.
funny to think about, but that's only if you're running this Alear for some reason with no null follow-up.
Wouldn't
Yeah. If you don't have no follow-up in this Alear, might be an issue, but that's really about it for Legendary Marth. It's the funny thing about not outsourcing it. This is why you run Marth with Alear, to get no follow-up. I'm trying to think of anybody else. I can't remember if New Year's Kvasir has any tools that do well into this kind of matchup.
Tools.
Just a 75% DR. That's
New Year's Kvasir has.
It applies
DR
flash
cutting.
afterwards, so that
Oh,
does
that
disrupt
part's
him.
neat. Kvasir has DR inherently, and has 20% speed into speed.
I think this is a weird one. I don't see her at all.
That is
I don't either.
actually interesting.
I don't either, but I mean, as far as speedy offense goes, there's not a large number of those units right now, with speed scaling. And for what it is worth, if you run double DR cutting on Kvasir, the only thing that sucks is that without Fatal, and you can argue whether or not you even have the opportunity, Kvasir brings male Lear down to 1, assuming optimal circumstances for Lear, and dies. Because, yeah, DR having 35% damage reduction, yeah, right.
Double hit.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So can she do it or not?
Without Fatal Smoke 4, fat chance unless this Alear is far away from 3 allies.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. So the only heroes I imagine will deal well with him in the future are massive chip damage dealers, which is why the Leon example is a good example. Especially if he doesn't have null follow-up, he's in a ton of trouble.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And-
or
Yeah.
they have chip and they hit super hard like the Sonic example. Because she should
Right.
still play him, which I'll double check actually.
Too easy. Too easy. Ploy is not
Yeah,
only an
47.
absolutely... Yeah. First of all, that
Yeah.
was stupid. Second of all, the check is literally -5 for some ungodly reason. Now, Ploy is effortless for all intents and purposes. So, unless you get Alear far away from allies and also penalty immune him and also don't get ployed for the exposure damage, you're probably dead.
Yeah. I don't even know how that's going to happen. Okay.
I hate Tanaki. Also should say that Winter Edelgard may be a threat because she cuts through all of his damage reduction, assuming no
And then she
special
just
DR.
hits him with an armored blaze in the face.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because she can't scal her.
Yeah, she just pre-charges. And also, and I believe Edelgard has overkill on her pre-charge, if I remember correctly, like Dimitri. So,
Yeah, it's 3.
yeah, so she can actually bypass the scowl. I guess for what it's worth, he'll have some special DR to go through, but it is still worth noting. And I believe, does she? Let me double check her fatal smoke condition.
I think it's
Yeah,
the
no,
terrain
it's
has
just-
to be placed.
Yeah, you have to be divine veined unless you have advantage.
Well, that places it automatically.
Well,
Post
we have
first
to enter combat first, yeah.
Yeah, but you're going to
So-
have to enter
yeah.
combat to kill.
Well, yeah, no, the whole point is you can't cut his miracle out of the equation unless Edelgard has already previously applied Divine Vein. So she'd have to
You
initiate into
kill
Lear
someone
second.
in front of him or next to him, yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that yours?
Or if
Yeah.
someone
Really?
else
Okay.
puts Divine Flame down.
Yeah, or
That's
yeah, that
unlikely,
happens.
but possible, yeah.
And by the way,
Okay.
it's only specifically Divine Flame. I've tried to do some funky stuff before.
Yeah, known
It's
deadly
poison
miasma
Oh,
or
I see.
anything.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so thank goodness they made it hard to hit. But yeah, no, it's a bit weird. But you should watch out for Edelgard because hypothetically, she could be a problem for Alear. Technically.
Yep. If the Divine Flame is down, can she kill?
Yes, in one shot, depending on the DR scenario. Specials.
All right. Okay. One last hero, and I think this one could do it. This is the one that's actually on my mind. Camilla, Luring Darkness Camilla.
Oh,
She will
That's
die if
irrelevant
she gets
one.
hit because she has like 30% damage reduction. So
Yeah, her DR is not amazing.
yeah, she will die if she gets hit. But that's the curious part because she does do chip and she does support.
She'll cut through half of his damage reduction.
Yep.
Assuming nobody has their specials activated, because Camilla probably doesn't have pre-charge and Alear doesn't. Her specials are probably irrelevant in the first place. With the pre-combat damage on top of realistically running Flared, well, actually, I guess Flared kind of gets in the way of Deadly Miasma, but
If you're
The
running
whole
Flared, you're running Guidance 4 or Soaring Guidance.
yeah. Or Fatal Smoke 4, because,
Or
again,
that.
we do run into the issue where if the miracle is ready, it doesn't matter who initiates. It's going to be that first combat, you either double before Alear can hit you, or you're probably toast. At least
Okay.
it's glass cannon.
Right. So if Miracle's there, I don't think she wins ever. But if there's no Miracle, I think she can.
Yep.
Okay.
If she's the tech Fatal Smoke 4 build that I haven't seen yet, because Deadly Miasma is a ridiculously good skill, yeah, Alear dies.
All right. Fatal Smoke 4. I know how good it is. I have never ever thought to myself, geez, I would have won that with Fatal Smoke 4. I'm sure there are situations like that.
Yeah.
But the need to like it seems like everyone thinks you need it on everything now, but like I have not bumped in that situation yet.
It'll see
Ever
probably an
CQ.
uptick because of this.
It
new
will
Alear.
probably see a rise, specifically if Alear becomes a problem. Because
Okay.
we did see that rise of the colorless feud meta, specifically despite Maria.
Yep.
Now, of course, Fatal Smoke 4 is a jump in investment, but if Alear is that much of an issue, Wales in particular will legitimately go out of their way just to Fatal Smoke for him.
Okay. All right, I want to sum it up. General counters, which are just easy heroes that a lot of people have, Dual Soniki, Dual Leon, and question mark Winto Edelgard. There's going to have to be a bit more extra work to bypass his Miracle, but those three can definitely do it.
Probably Yanaka as well.
Okay, that was just about getting to that. More specialized counters, because Yanaka's... You can't tell me everyone has her, because most people fought her.
Can't deny that. Can't deny that.
So specialist counters, I think, are like Camilla and Yanaka, because those are less common heroes, but people do have them, and they can counter. Yanaka better counter than Camilla, definitely, but yeah.
Emblem Marth, of course, also does fairly well.
Emblem Marth,
As
of course.
Would Ivy do okay? Actually,
Let's see.
She has more problems than Camilla, because she doesn't have the speed anymore.
she doesn't
She
have the
doesn't-
speed,
She doesn't have.
Or
but
the
she
chip.
does have the bulk. Funnily.
Yeah,
She
that's
has
the thing.
GR halving?
She also has
the
DR having.
piercing. No, complete
Um,
piercing on her.
Oh, yeah,
follow-up.
right.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
follow-up
piercing.
completely ignores DR.
Uh,
This one's a
if-
matter of I don't know how her potent's gonna affect here.
I don't think it matters, because she dies.
Probably. I'd have to double check that because
It depends,
we
'cause she
noted
does have
her-
a lot of raw bulk.
It's raw, but like he should
In-
just overwhelm it.
in ether raids, I'd say question mark. Anywhere else, I'd agree. Only because
Okay.
I have seen some absolutely disgustingly bulky Ivies in ether raids already.
She can't stop his Dragon's Roar, right?
As far as having the res to scowl, probably not.
Right, then she's
I
dead.
do not know her stats very well. I know what they are. I just don't know where they go.
I don't think she can, to be honest, chat. But I thought Camille had a chance. I don't think Ivy has a chance personally, but okay. Because the chip is the reason why I believe in Camilla. But Ivy doesn't do that, so...
That is
23.
fair.
Yeah, I mean, you can throw Occultist Strike instead of AR Far Trace, but that's about it. Since you need Obsession.
Right.
23, so she would hit 57 base speed, and Male Alear has 1924, so up to 70.
I don't know what counting speed
I was about to say,
he
If she's
avalanches her.
in potent terms, if she can double.
Oh,
Because Male Alear has... So wait, I said 20, 19, 24, 28, 34, 37. So 76, 83? 83 to 14 plus 9, 23. So 57. By default, she is within 1 speed of potent following Alear. Or 6 rather. So, and this is like a fully buffed Alear versus base kit Ivy, which actually it's not even base kit because I didn't add Deadly Miasma. She literally only needs 1 speed to potent follow Alear, in which case her follow up completely ignores the damage reduction.
Yeah, but
So,
she's gonna get hit in between that, and she's gonna die.
if you do not, if I remember, actually no, that's only on the tertiary follow up. Never mind.
Yeah, so she's dead.
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay, sure.
If
somehow she doesn't get, if somehow she can get all the hits without getting hit, she'll be fine. But I don't think that's gonna happen.
Or if by some ungodly chance she can bulk through it.
You would have to run Desperation in that case scenario.
Yep. Which I mean, Desperation 4 is an option, but
I think with her, I'd prefer to like dance her or something.
Okay, anyways, sure. I was talking about counters that no one had to work for, but if you have to work for it, you can make a lot of heroes work, I'm sure, but that would be very different. And that'd be
I just wanted to point this
too
one
many.
out because it's fresh on a lot of people's minds. It's a surprisingly annoying nuke.
Okay. So this is the longest, like, Datamine we did. I did want to go over counters, but I didn't think it would take this long. Okay, cool. So to sum it up, that's a 5 out of 5 hero. I'd pull you guys, but there's no point in it. And you should see him a lot going forward in every mode because he's that good. So prepare yourselves. That's why I wanted to go through counters. Yay. So good luck.
Yeah.
And if you can go for him, go for him. Because I think he's that good.
He is definitely going to be one of those... Again, I'm still not huge on any Omni-Tank kind of unit, but I feel like as far as making an Omni-Tank work, this is as scary as it's going to get, and the Brave offense in particular is why. So, definitely keep your eyes out, because if nothing else, if you do not have those obviously toxic meta units, probably going to be a bit of a problem to deal with them.
Yeah.
That's an understatement, yeah.
8 minutes to do ether raids? I know, I didn't think we'd take an hour for this, man.
Oopsie.
And this time it wasn't even because I was yapping.
It's usually you, though.
I think these days I don't usually add a whole lot onto the time. Probably a little bit overall, but not that much.
Yeah, these days M provides better insight than you do.
I would be lucky to provide any insight at all at this point. My goodness.
I was providing tonight.
You were really hitting it out of the park tonight, Em. I was particularly intrigued by.
I was intrigued by how much of a Decepticon you were.
Oh yes, okay. My robotics class didn't really intrigue anyone, huh?
Dex Decepticon arc board.
I don't think that's even an arc. I think that's just my mic is determined to let me never escape that.
All right, well I'm gonna do this battle real quick.
So this comp is set up for 50 buffs. I love that duck. On your team?
It should be, but I don't really care.
Oh yeah.
Because the reality is, I'm gonna special spiral, and then everything's gonna die.
Well, it's yeah. I guess if you don't die.
Oh, it did it. Oh yeah, okay. That's well. I thought I could take that hit. I can't. Whatever. Sure.
It is.
Oh god, that's why. It was a defense res play. Well, I don't have time to check this shit because I only have 8 minutes. So
actually, I don't know if that Yoon ployed you. It's just that was a really
ploys the team, then I'll lose.
You only had a Kate nearby, so if she didn't employ that, it didn't matter.
Wait, what are you talking?
It's only allies within 2 spaces. I wasn't sure where she was, so I'm not sure.
She was sabotaged too.
That part matters. That part matters.
I was the team was debuffed, that's why I had no advantage.
Yeah. That actually applies because of the panic, which that is valid. Actually, that part's valid. What a fascinating... Okay.
The name?
Palm Staff instead of Arcane Charmer? Somebody hasn't really bothered.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the player name.
That too.
That too.
It doesn't matter if I haven't done it, because I think we'll be fine either way.
I mean, it'll be annoying, and you gotta watch out for Lakesis getting refreshed, I guess.
Nah, she got isolated.
Yeah, isolated.
Oh, right. I gotta remember to put Milla back on my teams.
Milla, baby. I've always had Milla on my offense team, and I'm very lucky to have her merged.
I used to, and for some reason I just haven't felt like it.
All right, I'm just gonna go straight in.
Yeah, I can't see why this would go wrong.
You're surprised all Triandra's seeing right now? She's pretty good. What the heck?
Regular Triandra, if you're not...
Wait, what? I isolated. Oh.
Oh.
Not even recovery?
I didn't even see that.
Ugh, whatever. I don't even have time to check this shit.
I hate healers sometimes.
I didn't even think about it. I don't see that anymore.
That is some peak, like, 2020, 2021 level anti-meta. Wow.
Well, when Sarah gets refined, we may actually see a small resurgence in that.
Sappy already does it.
Well, yeah, Safi does. I've been considering, I got a random Safi after I already foddered mine to Valadar. Maybe I should actually find a use for her.
I used to have a cool, like, Safi team, but...
I got her all the way to
super
max
outdated.
hero merit, and now I just got another one that's not my neutral IV one anymore now. It's something shitty, like minus res.
As long as you can outspeed the Hinoka, I don't see why this could be a problem.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try to win that matchup.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad that Shez is going to get wrecked by Alear, because I remember Shez already gets wrecked by the other Alear, so...
I have
Yeah.
to wait.
It's a good thing nobody's running movement plus one.
Why is she not moving one extra?
Why isn't she? Oh, she is, but Pathfinder doesn't make it look like she has to.
Oh, okay.
Technically speaking, they wasted her
Oh, yeah.
by running note.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, okay. Then I can't do it that way. Go from the side then.
Yeah, Hinoka can just kind of go at an angle if she wants.
Wait, who is that? That's not Veld.
That's Reeve.
That's Reeve. I forgot his name. I built him, too.
Really cool unit.
Wow.
Even still, actually kind of useful. I mean, Duothor is everywhere right now because of
He's basically just a GHB duo Thor, yeah.
It was Thor.
without a part that makes Thor meta right now.
Thor.
And that's why I said he's a GHB duo Thor, because
Yeah,
GHB
well,
applies, he's not as good. Yeah.
GHP doesn't always have to imply that, though. Nowadays,
When you're talking about a GHB from what 2021 compared to
Yes.
a unit from that same year who's premium and a duo unit, then yes.
I have to split up. Otherwise, I'm gonna get.
yeah, you gotta keep Celica out of range.
She
Within
has
two
that
spaces. Okay, well.
I mean, she probably lives Medius, but I don't like that.
Yeah, Shez has those.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, yay! 1 minute.
Easy.
Oh, no minute.
Then you just yeet. Never mind. I
I
was
need
gonna say you
the.
could probably move Ash to the gravity tile, then just use the guidance to refresh Celica. Get the water that way. I hate gravity.
Reeve being annoying.
All right, we're good.
Oh no, it's a tactics room, but Reeve can be very annoying.
Oh,
It's
it
true.
is. I'm confusing him with Veld. I don't know why.
Yay, we're done.
Whoop.
I gotta actually do 2 more because I don't want to play for the next. I don't want to play for the next 2 days.
Fair enough.
The next big thing's March 1st, isn't it? Did we have anything else in Datamine?
No, not that. I
Yeah,
know
this
of.
was a bare bones data mine for sure.
Okay.
Negative.
Update notification
Next data
should be
mine.
very soon though.
Interesting. Oh yeah, that's true. Update could be.
I want to say
in the
trailers on
next couple
Sunday,
days.
if I remember correctly, or something like that.
And this would be a seasonal trailer?
Yep.
Spring.
Spring.
That's
7, 6, 5. Okay, so 7th is the banner. 5th is the update. 4th is trailer. So anywhere between today
Okay,
to Sunday, realistically sooner than that, will be the update notification.
Mm.
Oh, look at that. The catcher ball.
It will be
See how
done.
hard this new map is.
You sound almost surprised by that.
Well, I'm not.
Lovely.
Leave it to me.
It has been a minute since I've seen one myself.
I still use it. It's not bad.
Oh yeah,
It's not
I
bad.
used it on at least one season.
people are just scared of the ruses for some reason, even though it's.
Nah, I just find I need more pressure range because it's just too easy to Gale Force these days. I've
That
faced
is-
way too many Gale Forces.
That is fair.
My
For a
free on
while,
this banner is what's her name? The Gleipnir Erica.
And Amnesis
Sacred Memories.
Erica, yeah, the unit everybody remembers.
Interesting.
came out with Laura Show and Myrrh.
Yep.
And Seth too, right?
No.
No, that was
That
on
was the
3-person
first
banners.
Sacred Stones banner.
Oh wait, yeah,
I
that's
bestow
right.
my blessing.
It's been so long. Jesus
Yeah, that was
Christ.
2018. Holy
Yes.
I can't remember what Amnesis Erica debuted with, but the demote was Laura Shell.
Right.
Yeah.
That was book 2.
It was her and Myrrh.
Oh yeah, right. Smaller
Am I
banner.
backing off?
Oh, Puma.
Yeah, because Catria is going to push things forward.
Yeah. Marth has an
I
HP
believe in
condition,
you.
right?
The somewhere.
Because if I go for this kill, Joshua's going to sweep me, and also the Yoon's going to sweep me.
Yeah. Which would suck. So go.
No, now I gotta think about how to get this kill.
I do not
with this
object.
team.
Yes.
Can I force him to fight me diagonally?
Can you?
Ready.
Oh, there we go. Just
No, I don't.
Ira?
Yeah, I don't think I can.
I don't see it. No matter where you go.
Yes.
No.
Sure thing.
Like this?
It will be done.
I have hope. Truly?
Oh, that's so funny. Winter Dimitri can just sweep at least Lunatic by Alear because
That sounds about right. Given
his axe has an extra cooldown.
yeah, he gets a little more needs.
I believe in you.
Joshua did nothing to Marth. Crazy.
Mm.
Oh, poor Joshua. Love that unit. Very out of date.
Very.
That's true.
Has it been brought up at all that
Walker
Alear's
will get to
legendary
find
dual
before he
BSD
goes,
scoring
which
got
is
bumped up?
something.
I don't remember.
Okay, 3 points, 5, 9, 13.
Yeah, we talked about that, yeah.
Ask or guide us.
I can help.
Did we?
Talk about
You said it was
what?
198.
No, his dual scoring is higher
Oh.
than before. I think we're
No.
up to 205, if I remember correctly. I'll have to double check.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Legendary Duel
Lord,
goes
ask
up
or
with this
guide
one.
us.
So he scores slightly higher than his BST somehow.
Wow.
Oh boy. Can I take one hit from Yoon?
Truly? Lord, ask or guide us.
Oh yeah, she has Hardy
I
Bearing.
do not object.
Yeah, she has Hardy Bearing and
Oh, that's probably.
And there we go.
Truly?
Just hit Spark on the Engage banner.
Came
Sure
already.
thing. Like this.
Not that
I can
one.
help.
Not that
Well-
one. Oops.
the different one. I got an attuned Triandra, so I'm pretty happy. She's plus attack. I already have one.
Yeah, I got one-shotted. Ugh.
Damn.
Yoon is scary sometimes.
Oh, it was Ash.
I had to.
Yeah, you didn't have a choice.
Unless I thought I could take on Joshua with, maybe I should have tried that, honestly. Joshua, but I don't know. That's probably a bad idea, because he's no fault.
It was probably doomed either way.
I mean, if he goes at I believe it's at a diagonal, he gets his extra damage. So I guess it's a matter of whether or not you'd actually be fighting.
And if it's cardinal direction, he gets a sweep.
Give me that Celestial Stone.
Like always these days? No, usually you tank Yoon nowadays.
If you have the DR, you probably tank Yoon. The whole point is that Yoon is basically just Sanaki who forgot to have insane damage reduction control. Because she has insane damage reduction. Not as valuable. This will probably go to my Anima defense. Yeah. I did end up getting 2 Rosados off the banner, so Ashnard is now about as complete as he's gonna get.
Good morning. Like
Very,
this?
very fun.
Fortunate of you to get 2. Oh, I guess you would have had to have gotten 2 to father 1 to Ashnard, yeah.
Oh my god, I fell for it. Ugh.
No! Guidance.
Lord,
Not
ask the
guidance.
guidance.
Just magic rapids in
Truly?
general.
Yeah. This
hate
is
that
the
unit.
second time I've fallen for it.
I've fallen for that multiple times. It's so terrible.
I was even watching out for it on the side, because I know the trap is the Golden Throne, but like...
But yeah, everywhere is a trap. Dude, Sonya is just one of the most annoying, or not Sonya, just the general concept of guidance chaining is one of the most annoying things for AI, period.
I know it's fun to use, but when you fight it, it's like, what the hell?
I didn't have the pressure, but I just want to be done with this shit already.
That's why Valencia is so terrible. Okay, I hate this guy.
Fun.
I don't think he's using the right layout for it. Or saviors. But I hate him.
It probably doesn't matter.
This is so weird.
It is.
No, it does matter, because I have a chance.
Yeah.
I just
Oh, yeah,
beat
you have more room
Kavaser.
to breathe.
I
More
beat
room to
Kavaser, then go
breathe.
from there. And he took away his refresher for some reason.
Yeah, no, he has on his 7 slot.
If he went with the layout that I think we all know at this point on spring?
I think it's the spring one.
Yeah. That layout. With
The
this
one
kind of
everyone uses.
Guilty.
That one in the desert.
Yeah. I hate that one. I love how the spring one was meta, then they nerfed it, fell out of vogue, then came back, and now it's like the #1 defense layout.
Yes,
I remember when those maps were like very different.
it will be done.
Yeah, when they used to think that having 3 unbreakable walls was a good idea.
Maybe this way.
I can help.
I do not
Twice, actually.
Yeah, twice. Jesus. Because that one snow map was actually decent before, and then they.
I forgot the snow one got nerfed.
Yeah, like they just made all.
Oh,
the blocks
what?
breakable.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, those are all breakable.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, because that's melee. Okay. I still disagree with it. I think this guy should just go straight in, but alright.
Yeah. I mean, for what it's worth, he won because of an annoying AI thing that's hard to predict. I guess for what it's worth, this looks terrible to deal with anyways.
Sure thing.
Like, still doesn't seem easy to win.
You know, even if you, it looks like it's just mainly like trying to.
No, I could have.
Yelp
If I got
first.
out of the way, I could have.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it was absolutely possible. It's just, this still looks like nightmare. It's just the
Like
fact that
this?
Leon sweeps.
I
Why?
know. I hate that. Like that's just nothing.
Oh,
to
I
do
can't
about
even
that.
move.
Oh yeah, the flared.
Yeah,
Maybe
Flare.
this way.
I'm so used to using aerobatics on Peony. Sometimes I forget she doesn't come with that. Like, she doesn't always have that.
Yeah, me
Rather.
too.
Good morning.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Lovely.
See, on the one hand, Flared is generally speaking the most
Leave it to
seemingly
me.
balanced of the terrains
I have hope.
as far as the after effect. Stacking it with occultist and all that's where it gets toxic. But then you remember that it really screws ranged movement.
Yep. That's a
Yeah, I
good
get
example.
one-shotted.
Wow. Yeah, just straight up one shot. That's unfortunate.
All right, I'm gonna take all.
Oh, it's so this. Ah, you'll have to see it.
Nap time.
I haven't wasted this many ladders in forever.
I've had those days where I just spiral.
Okay, well, I haven't.
Just last week, actually, I used all my ladders.
Last week, I think I actually did okay.
I don't even remember the last time I used all my ladders.
Which
I've done
I
Truly?
that was the first
Whenever
time
that
in a
happens
while.
to me,
Like
it
this?
happens out of me
Like
being
this.
careless in multiple matches,
I can
trying
Same.
to rush something or forgetting something.
Yeah.
I have lost maps of similar quality to this one because I just forget about mobility. Not this bad, because this is literally just a bunch of 2019 less minus Medius slapped into a team, but still.
Yeah, lately I've just been slapping certain units together and then calling it a day.
That sounds like you, Em.
I went full toxic.
Maybe
Sorry, not
this
sorry.
way. Good morning.
On offense, like I just can't be
It will
bothered
be
right
done.
now.
Oh.
Lord, ask
Offense,
your
I'll be
guidance.
honest, I'm in a
I
gale
do
forcing
not
mood.
like this.
Oh yeah. I think my favorite Gale Force like I've ever used was New Year Cavasier and that will always
That's
be my
a
favorite.
good combo.
Yeah, it was fun.
My personal favorite Gale
Truly?
Force comp
I have hope.
probably
Ready.
it's between Arian Gove and Crom Selef, even though Selef was very clunky.
I mean that's fair. 4 movement's always fun.
Yeah.
And then Golvig is Golvig.
Yeah. Free movement, constantly Golveg. And
Yeah.
a ranged Gale Forcer. There are some maps you can only really win with that.
I used her in Chaos one time. It was
Look at
alright.
that, it's Crom line, not Crom line, Egren line.
Oh, yes. Did you see the
Oh.
red bow and got fooled into Crom?
No, I
Hold
saw
on.
Crom first, and then I looked
This
at
is
Egren.
really weird because he has to refresh, but he doesn't necessarily get to refresh.
Also,
Yeah.
Mirabelle's in the wrong season.
You'll have
And
to see that.
she's gonna
Okay.
get left behind.
I have to push immediately then.
Yeah.
Oh wait, oh no, she's gonna refresh the 7 slot
morning.
immediately.
Yeah, but you lock her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right, Egren isn't even... Why would they make Egren the 7th slot? That doesn't make sense.
And then they lock Crom as well. Nice.
It functions only in that...
This looks like it screws over Edelgard because of Gatekeeper. Like makes it really annoying.
Speaking from experience, it can. But she does have linear movement. Or
Yeah,
non-linear
you can-
movement.
I have
You
to
can
push
just
immediately
smite
though.
her.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like this?
Grom is a bit of an issue for Marth from the offense side. Obviously, so is Asker, but
I
that's
think
better.
Marth will be fine if he doesn't
Good
repo.
morning.
Which Crom won't be able to because he gets locked down.
It is kind of cool that, hypothetically, you could test any hex trap from default and be fine.
Lord, ask your guide us.
I didn't realize your Marth had exactly
I do not
66
object.
HP.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful of everyone having 3 movement.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Egren really changes the scope
Maybe
of
this
defense
way.
a lot.
Actually, this looks kind of hard to move out of.
I have to fight immediately, or I lose.
Yeah. The only way you can realistically go about this is either let Milla tank something or Milla retreats to backline. And then yeah, Caden goes there. Something like that.
Does Crom have NFU?
Physical no follow up.
Oh, he has physical no follow-up, so yeah, Milla's probably dead.
Hmm?
Is she
Wait,
prevent-
how's this gonna...
Hmm?
I'm gonna
What's
move,
this?
so I have to move to
Hang
the
on,
right
brother.
side.
Yeah.
It's charge, right? There's a
Plus
one
one
extra-
movement. It's
plus
straight up
one.
linear.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus one movement outright. So everything here is 3 movement,
Hmm.
except Mirabilis.
Yep.
Sure thing.
Obviously, keep in mind that Mirabilis is probably going to try to refresh Egren.
Isolated.
Oh, yeah, right. Doy.
I think that's the only
same.
safe spot I have here, right here.
Yeah, under Ash, and then next to the bolt tower and all that. Oh no, shield.
No,
retreat
here.
is-
No, she won't attack because she can't she's not gonna attack.
Oh, that's right, 7 slot. Forgot.
That's
Yeah.
my only safe spot, so I'm just gonna move
Yeah.
there.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Lord, ask her guide us.
Lovely.
Yeah, actually, you have a little bit more room than I thought.
Good morning.
I can help.
Just a little.
This is the only thing I can do.
Yeah, hope for the best.
I just get one-shotted. Oh my god, I don't even get first blow.
Robin.
Yeah, this thing.
I don't
Robin.
even get first blow. I was worried about the panic manner screwing me up because I couldn't.
That
But
is facts. That is facts.
He just flared me because he has engage Marth.
Oh, he emblem.
And it's an infantry pulse line.
And magical no follow up. So it's not only instant, it was DR halved.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
That guy has the resources, not the care.
That's everybody nowadays.
Yeah,
These
That
guys,
is
they're all like this.
one hell of a Juno. Yora.
Does Leon come with Ocular Strike?
Yes,
Yes,
for
it does.
funny
It's
reasons.
called occultist.
Occultist,
Yeah,
my bad.
it's because he would, if he got an attack res version of it, because it's player face only, it would literally do nothing for him because he's got the sweep. So you might as well do a little bit of speed in the off chance it does something.
Just the fact that he has it, base, is stupid.
It's really just the fact that there's only going to be occultists and assassins. There's not going to be an attack res or def res or anything like that.
Oh, you
yeah.
think that those are out of the question?
I think those are the only ones that are getting.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, as long as he
otherwise-
doesn't refresh.
Oh yeah.
This way?
I mean, if he does, he'll probably do that a little bit.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Legion. If we get the other ones, I'm gonna bring this up.
A new dawn.
No, please do if it happens.
Dex will remember this.
I'll remember that. We'll see this through. Leave it to me.
Oh, nice.
Shh! Quiet down.
My warmest greetings.
Okay, so we're gonna bolt tower. How much damage does yours do?
I have to make sure Leon dies, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he doesn't die.
If he doesn't die, you.
Fun.
I'm gonna assume 52 damage. Maybe 54.
Truly?
54.
Not so
Fully
loud.
maxed.
I don't think mine's maxed actually.
And that'll get you. Yeah, you'll need one more refresh, but after that, you have no duo's hindrance.
At your command.
So if you kill, yeah, you kill, and then
should be fine.
yep, because then you can dual skill refresh followed by, or you could just peony refresh
No
outright.
choice then.
Let's go.
It's better save the movement.
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll see this through.
Oh yeah, because you also have Dinjoran. I love that the pseudo Gale Force comp is still viable.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah, I think we're good because I'll just hit the Yoon and hit the Embla.
If you can get rid of Peony, that's the biggest problem right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Peony. Yeah, no, we got it. We have enough, just enough moves.
This way?
And of course with SR Far Trace, you'll be able to do just fine retreating.
Not so loud. Lynn, I'm not sure I can. Courage, Florina. At your command.
I hate how the game has gone. Like, there's so few options left at this point.
Yeah, like it sometimes.
Ninjoran?
Or you have
And
to set it up in a certain way, and you need like certain skills versus certain units. It's just a mess.
Well, most of the time I just hope these guys are stupid and they make bad mistakes.
Yeah. Oh, one little fun.
That's about all you can hope for sometimes.
Playing Arena is suffering, yeah.
Generally. I can't deny that one. I think that recently, by taking minor score hits compared to where I was, I've been able to actually make Arena a lot better for myself. But
Yeah, that much is true.
The duo Leon week, it's gonna be fun.
we're not there already?
Leave it to me.
What?
Oh my god, did I just screw this up?
Oh no.
Like this?
Uh-oh.
Ain't no way.
He doesn't have an auto double though.
No, he doesn't, but he still has a fair amount of attack.
Ninjoran shouldn't die, right?
I think I should be fine. 28 plus 38.
So 66.
I have hope.
Gatekeeper, I believe, inflicts attack minus, or res minus 11, if I remember correctly. No, he scales.
9.
He scales slightly. Which that scaling goes up to max. Let me double check.
Leave it to me.
It doesn't matter, I have to move.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
He only dies in one shot.
G-Tome,
Like this?
Gatekeeper. I have literally lost matches before on flexing people. It is the worst.
I forgot. No, I didn't forget. This guy did put counter control on it.
15. Oh, yeah.
28, 38. That's about 66. I don't think he does it.
66. He gets 15, so he hits 60.
Yeah, he doesn't do it.
Barely.
At your command.
Yeah.
Quiet
Thank
down.
goodness they didn't make Gatekeeper offensive now.
Leave it to me.
I don't really care. He's still sad. No, he's still sad. I'm alive because he's sad.
I have hope.
Yeah.
Maybe this way.
My warmest greetings.
Like this?
And of course, Celica, I would hope, can kill the Plum.
She better. Okay, cool.
He's not that bad.
No, actually, I've used Celica.
Rank 90.
Yo, let's go.
And that's what happens when you rush all the way.
Well, I don't want to play for next 2 days. I just want to play Persona 3.
Oh, that's
Fuck this game.
Hooray.
Fuck this game.
I hate risking that because I know that a lot of the higher players.
You will
rush
just
it.
get harder matches, yes.
Yeah. I try to play the minimum. Well, I do 2 times, but I play the minimum just for that. But, you know, you never know.
Good night, Teresa. Alright, chat, I think that's it. We got everything. I can reliably play Persona 3 Reload tomorrow, and I don't have to worry about anything in any other game.
Good.
Yep.
It was supposed to be tonight, but I've been having so much trouble sleeping.
Yeah, that sucks.
Totally get that.
Not a good
Probably
feeling
be
at
the
all.
same way.
I had to take a nap before tonight's stream, which is why it's so late.
Oh, trust me, I tried to
pretty
fall
good.
asleep last night after basically passing out on stream, and I just couldn't. It was weird.
How do normal people have issues sleeping? I have issues sleeping because
Insomnia and stuff, right?
I don't think it's insomnia. I think it's trauma. But like,
Stronger than that,
yeah, because I'm not gonna go talk about everything, but like during that time, I didn't want to sleep or anything because every time I woke up, people would just shit on me or I find out about what I lost. Like sleeping was scary, dudes.
Yeah.
Even though that was like completely illogical, but like that's how I felt.
Right. Well, yeah. The mind is always completely your worst enemy in those things.
Oh, no, I won't say much, but let's put it this way: I wake up on an almost bi-hourly basis, past like 3 in the morning. If even, sometimes I just can't go back.
Once I get to sleep, I'm usually fine. But if I get into a rhythm of going to bed really late, then I just like completely become this zombie of just like staying up until 6 or 7, and then like I'm just trying to catch up.
Oh, I could not let myself do that anymore.
I try not to do that.
I always moved when I was sleeping, so there was always like a chance I'd wake up. It's worse now because of other things. So like even if nothing bothers me while I'm sleeping, I'll wake up.
Yeah,
I do wake up a little more than I used to. I have noticed that.
I did have one day recently where I woke up, jolted awake so quickly I rammed my elbow into like the side of my bed frame, and it hurt for like 2 days.
Oh, God.
Like, I don't even know how.
I'm sorry, I just find that funny.
Oh, it was hilarious when I thought about it, but I'm also like, God, that was terrible.
Yeah,
That's
something that like it'd be funny if someone saw you do it, but when you do it to yourself, it's like it's not funny.
Oh yeah, the pain's
like, ow,
it's like the funny bone. It's hilarious. I'm laughing. These are not tears of pain. These are tears of joy. I swear.
Truly. The peak of comedy.
Sparkle banner tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
I can pull for on day 1, I guess.
Oh, alright. Did my polls, gonna go to bed. Have
Alright,
Figured you'd take that cue. Good
wonderful night. See you guys, I guess, probably on Monday.
I guess so. Oh yeah, Legion
Whenever
War.
Voting Gauntlet starts, I think that'll be some fun. And of course the update. But the
Voting
update
Gauntlet's
is
tomorrow.
Yes? Question mark? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it's March 1st. It's on March 1st. Wait, what's Monday then?
Monday is the trailer for the next banner, because the next banner is on next Thursday.
Wait, it is?
Yep.
That's freak. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty quick this time around.
Yeah, quick indeed. At least that means refined sooner and stuff like that.
Update announcement should be tomorrow at 10 p.m. All right.
Yeah, roughly. I am not an expert on that timing, but that should be about it. So, yeah, update notification should be real soon, and the trailer should be on Monday, update Tuesday.
Okay.
Obviously, Compile 5 is going to be in it, so most likely there'll be some of that, if not all of it, in the update notification.
Oh, shoot. Okay, it's actually big. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And considering that Compile 5 is going to take a lot of the more recent units, Tier 4B slots, a lot of new meta skills, it's going to be a very stacked.
Okay, I've made up my mind. I quit Fire Emblem Heroes. I'm just going to be a Persona streamer from now on.
Oh, you've finally seen the light.
I've seen the light without even playing the damn game.
I couldn't be more proud.
Oh, I'm seeing the dark right now, so have a good night, everybody.
Night.
You guys later.
Legion.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I forgot about the compile stuff. I thought that was later on.
I thought it was later on too.
No, it's this month. I just forgot it was this month.
Good night, Silver.
Next month, I should say.
All right, chat. Maybe I'll pull for Sparkle tomorrow because it's day 1, and I'll check out her trailers and stuff before pulling. So yeah, maybe I'll just go to bed early, and hopefully I'll sleep properly tonight.
It's a good idea.
Oh my god. Hey, before we go, can you guys just help me with a raid?
Oh.
Because number 1, it's another VTuber who's streaming Feh, and number 2, is Velma here? Is that Velma?
Velma.
Does anyone want to screenshot this and At Velma.
Wait.
Let me
Can
see.
anyone do it, please? I just wondering. Is that you, Velma? Just say that,
no.
please. I can't screenshot right now because whenever I have Shoost up, it screws up the screenshots.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We'll raid Gamru, however you say their name.
Wow.
Where did I put my phone? What the hell?
You missed, like, last night, one of the only nights where I had something interesting to say, which was about me getting a date for next week.
Oh yeah, people were actually nice to Dex. DX the Fey apologist for once. We never see it.
Yeah, I know, right? People are usually just like, oh, yeah, Dex is there, okay. He's a guy. But now they're like, wow, congratulations. I'm so proud. Faye player
Yeah.
getting Riz, what?
Yeah, people were proud that your life finally has some meaning.
If my life never had meaning before,
It never
this
had
one
meaning before. I'm sorry.
I'm glad
I don't know
that
what my phone is.
I can stake my entire life's meaning on one date. That's what's gonna happen. from now
Yes,
on.
if you get dumped, you go back to no meaning.
that's a healthy
Stakes are
mindset
high. But yeah, congratulations, actually. Yeah.
Congratulations.
It feels
You-
it feels oddly like, I don't know.
You're finally a human being.
Yeah, that's right. It's not even just my personal value anymore. It's my human value that's being staked on this now.
Yeah.
If I screw it up somehow, I'm just my humanity.
You go back
just
to being a
suffers.
subhuman. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, exactly. That's how these things work, famously. Yeah.
All right, chat. What's our raid message?
Bazinga.
Good luck. What's Bazinga?
I have no idea.
And it's just a catchphrase from some show that got popular.
Is there? What does Alear say? It's time to engage.
Emblem engage, or yeah, it's
Oh.
time to engage.
Whatever. That's some bullshit
That's-
Power Ranger shit.
That's corny.
It is.
Ah.
Let's just say Emblem engage. Oh my god.
Okay.
Please. Please, I know this is super cringy. Just be a part of this. Come on, let's just raid someone. Time to get engaged. Yeah. Is that really what he says? Oh god.
Like, no, he actually does not say that. Thank God.
Tip the scales. That's not what he says. That's actually pretty
Take my
cool.
ring.
Yeah, at least Rob.
That's too cool. That's too cool for Alear. All right. Good night, everyone. Love you all. Good night.
Good night. Thanks, Marshmallow Hero.